Hi, good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Jackson again. We are on our 7th week of learning. If you can believe it's been 7 weeks. This time it's going to be our math, and we're going to be talking about ordinal numbers. And ordinal numbers are when we talk about first, second, third, like that. So we're going to be doing that. And on this one, all the materials you're going to need is a sheet of paper and something to write with. And again, you can write with a pencil, crayons, markers. It's going to be your choice. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and show you, parents. If you have the paper packet, you're going to be looking on it, and this is assignment is going to be dealing with this on this math choice board, the one here with this dog, where it's talking about coloring the 5th dog and circle the 3rd dog. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let me go ahead and let's see. So boys and girls, if you can remember ordinal numbers we worked on, we did where I had 5 green cups at the front of the room, and I would hide a bear underneath it, and then you guys would come up and you would pick which place the bear was under. I would tell you, I would ask you which place did I put it, or the different things like that, and we used the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So that is something hopefully you can think back to when we played that game. We did it a couple of times with the green cups and hiding the bear under the different places, and you would tell me which place it was. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about, here's your sheet of paper that they can, one of the things that a blank sheet of paper. But before we get started, I want to talk about when we say first and up through 5th. So this is the word first, and I can write it by using the number 1. That means it's the number 1 spot. So I have, let me go ahead and we're going to draw 5 circles across. This is one thing that you are going to be doing, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Let's go ahead and draw 5 circles. You're going to do it, make sure your paper, to have it on landscaped, it's longer and it has more room so that you can draw your 5 circles. Since this is going to be just 5 circles and I will have you be doing different things, don't make them too small. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They do not all have to be exactly alike as long as you just put them all straight in a row. So we talked about first, and we use the number 1 when we use our digits. So we have second, and when we do second, I use the number 2. So this is second. When I say third, I use the number 3, so third. When I say 4th, I use the number 4 for 4th, and then when I say 5th, I do use the number 5. So if I'm looking at, this would be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So that you can see that we're doing it, you can also see your numbers up here. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to draw your 5 circles. I'm going to have a list at the end of the this video that gives you the different things that I want you to do, and I'll also have it in our description on our video page so that you won't have to you won't have to listen to each one. But what examples I'm going to give you now are not what they are going to have to be doing. They're similar, but they're not going to be in the same position. So for example, I might say color the 4th circle blue. So let's look up here, 4th. It's got a 4 on it, so I want to count how many spaces? 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is my 4th space. And Miss Jackson just said to color blue, so I can just turn around and take my color, and I can color it blue. then I want you to color the first, which is right here, first color, I want you to color it yellow. Color the first one yellow. So all I have to do is count to 1, because if I know that, that's that 1, and I'm going to color it yellow. Now the next thing I want you to do is I want you, let's think about it, I want to put a X in the third circle, an X in the third. So let's look up here, third, that's got a 3 on it, third, which means it's the 3, I count to 3 on the circles. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put an X in the third circle. I might ask you to put a square in the second circle. So if I look at second, second's right here, a square in the second circle. So I'm just going to count. Since it's a 2, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to put a square inside my circle. And then I want you to color the last or fifth circle orange. So I said both. Notice how I used 2. It could be the last or the fifth circle. So let's count. Fifth is a 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I'm going to color, and this also happens to be the last. So I could use both fifth and last to mean the same circle. And then I'm going to color it orange. So those are my examples on what you can be doing. So your assignment will be to take a blank sheet of paper. You're going to draw 5 circles in a row. Don't forget to put your name at the top of the page. Miss Jackson. You do not have to write these down. This was just to give you an idea on the numbers. So you're going to do that, and then part of it is I'm going to give you, here's your sheet, and this tells exactly what you're going to do. So Miss Jackson wants you to draw 5 circles in a row. You're going to color the third circle blue. Draw a square inside the fifth circle. Draw a triangle inside the second circle. You're going to color the first circle orange. And then you're going to draw an X in the fourth circle. And those are your assignments that you're going to be doing on this. This will also be listed under the video so that you don't have to stop the video to look at what their assignment is. So again, when you get done with this, you can take a quick picture of their completed assignment, which would be something similar to this, and then just send it to me. I also wanted to let you know, if you have your paper packet, we did a practice from last week's, but if you look on your paper packet, and if you go down to page 68, I'm going to scroll down for you. So if you scroll down to page 68, you'll see an extra sheet that talks about different things. This one says circle the fourth dog, circle the first hair bow, talks about tiger and scissors. So this is an X, again, it's page 68 on your paper packet. If you want to do an extra, and again, that sheet is just extra if you want to give your child practice on working on some more ordinal numbers. I hope you guys have a great time doing this assignment, and I look forward to seeing your pictures, and have a good week.